Oke bang, hadir bang. Iya bang, baru live bang. Mau mabar nggak? Mabar bang. Gabut juga nih. Oke bang. Drop ID-nya dulu bang. ID PSN atau apanya? Nanti kok add. Jadi tinggal main aja lagi nanti kan. Oke bang. Nanti ku add ya. Oke. Bisa lupa ya. Jai lawan hijau. Belum bang. Ini baru mulai lagi bang. Udah lama vakum kemarin. Nyari jam tontonnya bang. 4.000 jam susah.
And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Del Piero. That's tidy. And Del Piero! That he's left disappointed.
Del Piero really
Lanjutkan
looked as
perjuanganmu
though he
bang.
had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
This is Del Piero. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Shift. York! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rafael Varane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Azar. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi, and Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. That'll be a throw. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there.
First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Shevchenko. Serginho. Oh, important interception. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Looking for options for movement. And this is Bale. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Picked out brilliantly. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. York. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter.
York! Forced to go back.
Oh.
Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Shevchenko. Karambur. That's a good ball. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. David's really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's shifting through. Great chance! Now, how often do you see that?
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
York showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos. York. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Karambur. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Cut it out. It's a throw in. Karambur. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Serginho. York. Karambur. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Can he finish? And that has forced the very best. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Messi! And that is out of play. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ribéry. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. And the ball's gone astray. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi.
Aduh.
Zanetti can see things others simply cannot. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. And
chance for a shot!
Jengkut, coy.
That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good read, needed to be. Great vision. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Karambeur. And this is Del Piero. Chips it through. It's Bale! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Bergkamp. That's Guardiola. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Endrick. And this is Neymar. Crosses it in. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Guardiola. Karambeur. Bale. Thiago, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 23. Sai para a entrada do jogador camisa 2.
Del Piero! Oh, brilliant save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Karambeur. Spread out to the left. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Del Piero. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's O'Shea. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Indonesia have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Bale, can he get it through? Del Piero, he's found the way through. Bergkamp crosses. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Serginho. Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a shot! He's put his foot right through that one. A lovely, neat pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Brazil are having a ball here. Serginho. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Endrick. He's going for goal! But added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Rijkaard. Messi here, and Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Serginho. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Gibbs White. De Bruyne. There's the shot! It's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids. And it's Serginho. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ribery. Alexander-Arnold.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
York.
York really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely.
Gets the shot away! And no mistake! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. It's hit the upright. Cleared away. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Right, Shevchenko.
SELAMAT.
Sylvestre. Okazaki. And this is Berbatov. Davids. And they can counter here. This looks promising. Oh. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
York! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Astaga.
Threads one in. And it's Ribery. York. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Shevchenko. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. He's through here. And this is Ribery. He takes a shot! Ribery. And another try! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Shevchenko.
Has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Serginho. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goal.
Great chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Alexander-Arnold demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Berbatov! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's good running with the ball. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, important interception. And this is Shevchenko. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Ay, salah.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot, and again. And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Indonesia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you... Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Corner number 2 then.
Bakery. Number 9.
Goes long and straight.
Number 10.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 30. Messi.
Now that's well seen
Number
too.
19. Daniel
The most accurate pass.
Coming on the field.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Number 11.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot and he shoots!
Hendrick.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Charleston Battery really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Great vision. And this is Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Neymar receives it in a wide position. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. He's on it, can he get away? Charleston Battery have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. And here's Hendrick. He's being urged to shoot. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Akanji cuts it out. Barella. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 5 minutes to add. Serginho. Davids. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barella. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And we're done. magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
Oke.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most...
Chance! He scored! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Davids. It's a threatening ball. And he's straight offside. Gerassi, and it's made its way to him. Davids. Now, can they get him away? Messi, he's got away. And that's been chance! He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. York, and here's Ribery. Ribery was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Shevchenko. Goes to finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. And he's running through.
Salah.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Couch. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Girassi. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Shevchenko. And back to the keeper they go. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. Great chance! Goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So could they be onto something here? And here's Neymar. Couch. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Couch unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ribery. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tunisia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi goes for a shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented.
York! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Great defending, strong and determined. Shevchenko. Look at the space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Dembele stood his ground strongly. Ribery is... And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Tunisia are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? So straight into the second half. And a chance! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's got...
And the finish!
Aduh.
It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Real chance!
Mulai.
Well taken goal. Ajax are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
It's Dembele! Ribery. And it's Serginho. York. And it's Ribery. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Kaut. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Girassi. Serginho. Davids. Shevchenko. Davids running with intent. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaut. Can he spark a counter here? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister. Silvestre. And he's managed to get free. And this is Dembele. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Aduh.
Now it's Kaut. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
Ya
That's great
Allah.
positioning, so good from him.
Again and again.
The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Serginho. Number 27.
Davids.
Ribery. Number 30.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Daniel Van Boyk.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This ended up in no man's land.
Frank Lampard. Number 11.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that is had a shot! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. And this is Shevchenko.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. Showing good feet. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, this could be it, or something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter.
Ah,
At this late
umpan.
stage. Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! And right near the end, we have parity. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dembele. Davids does well to get it back. 4 added minutes on the board.
Hey.
Quality ball. And it's Lampard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
Ah.
The end. Time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So, Jim, how do you reflect? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be lead. Oh, great leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Shifted upfield. De Bruyne. And this is Batistuta. De Bruyne. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Shevchenko. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. Great vision. He shifted it to the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. Foot in. Quarter of an hour played. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And it's De Bruyne. Wilshere. Vinicius Junior. Caught offside that time. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. York. That has been slung wide. Takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
York certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi. And they can counter here. And this is Shevchenko. And that is masterful defending. Serginho. Rijkaard. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Rijkaard. That's a lovely pass. That's destined for the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ribery, rapid and full of intent. Kimmich. Now De Bruyne. And it's Wilshere. It's just beyond his reach. York. It's played through for him. An uncompromising challenge. And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Indonesia have their third corner. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. Shevchenko! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
York. Looking to play him in. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Puyol. And it's Puyol. And it's Kimmich. For De Bruyne. Passing nice and neat. Ribery. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Serginho. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. Big chance! Brilliant from York! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that is all they have time for. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Serginho. And here's Batistuta, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ribery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oblak claims comfortably. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wilshere. He's gone forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And it's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good...
Oh! And he scores! But oh, it's offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now there's a fine ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And this is Battis. Can he finish? York.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wilshere. Oh, this looks sharp. York. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Davids. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
This big chance! What chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 27.
Indonesia
Vickery.
now just needing
Number
one.
30.
Oh, we have a very
Messi.
different game on our hands now.
Number
All of a sudden,
19.
this one's totally up for grabs.
Look at the space here. Tries a shot!
Number 11.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Alessandro Bastoni. Substitutions taking
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Haaland. Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. York. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes short and sharp. And the shot! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected.
Chance! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
4 added minutes
Shevchenko.
has been indicated.
Well, played right into his path. Well timed, excellent interception. We are into overtime. That has been cut short. Davids. Looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. We thought they were done, but never say never. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
York really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
He's in one-on-one, and a chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. That's a little off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's definitely onside. It's a sweeping cross. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Driving on and making good progress. Bale in acres of space out wide. Stoichkov going after that. Pepe. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. Schneider! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mateus receives it. And there's a goal! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And they can counter here.
Chelsea really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
Takes the shot! Messi. And it's Gerrard. Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Schneider. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. Zanetti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? Hazard has the space to scheme. Hazard stood his ground strongly. That'll be a throw. Schneider has found the net here, of course. Neymar. Zanetti. And it's Schneider. Solar. He is through here. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard. Schneider looking for options for movement. And here's Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's forced to go back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar, it's a searching pass. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Schneider. And it's Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. And that was nowhere near his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely aimed pass. That's an imaginative pass. Crosses it in here. Khan claims it without any fuss. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mateus in with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a very decent ball. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Makasih, Bang.
Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a
Nggak ada
two-goal
guna, Bang.
advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you very much.
We've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider.
Wah,
Can
ya,
he get it through?
mantap.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well measured. And it's Schneider. Stoichkov. Shot. Big chance!
Ooh.
Oh, good finish.
Upset.
Schneider. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mateus. Lovely, now shoots! Well taken goal. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to...
And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Zanetti picks it up from the goal kick. Now he's got space here. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass somewhat off target. There's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Drills one in. Shot a goal! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. That's good play. And it's Gerrard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Stoichkov.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Lampard. Mbappe!
Mateu.
Cafu.
Coming on the field, number
Lampard.
7, Raul. Number 15,
Zanetti
Nedved.
making good progress.
Number 8,
Bojan.
Donadoni.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super find. And it's Bojan. Bojan Krkic scooting forward. Bojan Krkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to gift it back. tries a shot! And it's Albert Ferrer.
Aduh.
Nedved running with intent. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got a... and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's decent chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Albert Ferrer. And this is Hazard, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the...
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
Please
nothing.
make sure to watch the screen for an information
So there it is.
bulletin
What
from
struck
the
you
regional
most about
police
that?
department.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both...
Sampai 307 jadi masuk bisa ditarik masuk nomornya jadi bisa maperin perimbama nih. Gimana nih Bang Imam remontada Bang Imam? Iya. Iya ada nomor biasa. Tangannya kok enggak open aja. Baru belum jadi sekarang nilainya di kurikulum. Tahu ya kalau Bang Puruta udah mengamuk ke enggak kita bisa meredam kalau lagi ada padahal udah ada dari kaki ada dikasih dua gol ya gol nah itu enggak ngeskor loh enggak ada skor itu udah emang malah kayak PR dari 2-0 jadi 4 jadi 4-3. Comeback Israel. Iya, comeback Israel. Iya, Bang Pro. Iya, masuk tuh Pak biasa butuh anu dapur di kemotaan belakang. Sibuk. Baru sibuk. Alhamdulillah. Pindah ini nggak sih? Pindah hampir gaji? Pindah Discord nggak Nggak usah. Biar yang kalah diem, biar yang kalah diem kayak tadi.
Apa ya, gabung aja gabung, nggak apa-apa.
Alright.
Bentar.
Siap. Ya, oke.
Mana ini Bang Kaki?
Keluar aja, Bang. Kena remontada. Mana Bang Okta? Ini? Bang, udah selesai belum? Ini Bang. Mana? Bang, nah ini Bang. Yang mau jual nih. Bang, udah selesai belum? Nah. Tuh ada trackernya ada Batistuta, terus siapa yang ngasih minat tuh Masaro, terus siapa Senegal, SERU, Chris Carlernya ada Gareth Bale, ada Nakata. Ini Bang, halo, ini gimana ini? Teruskan apa gimana ini? Mau aku jual?
Cuman Bang Kakinya belum keluar ya? Belum keluar dari match tadi.
Ini Bang, jual Bang. Tuh backnya juga ada ini Bang. Buat room lagi aja. Backnya lengkap tuh Bang. Janeti, Puyol. Ganti room. Bang Galim, roomnya ganti Bang Galim. Oke. Bang. Itu akun kedua aku ya Bang ya. Kalau akun utama aku nggak aku jual Bang. Soalnya ini emailnya Bang, email pribadi. 27158112. 27158112. 27158112. Itu sudah.
Bang Guruta, ini invite lagi Bang Guruta, malas ngetik.
27758112 Bang.
Di Discord sudah. 27758112 Bang. Mana tadi Bang Offstyle? Banyak pemain epicnya. Full epic sudah Bang. Efootball mobile tapi ya, yang mobile full epic sudah. Kedua akun full epic. Baru kemarin. Jangan 200 mahalan, epicnya nggak terlalu banyak. Banyak itu Bang. Belum yang di cadangannya. Aku pakai. Udah aku pasang.
Bang, berapa tadi Bang?
27158112. Bang, berapa tadi Bang? Kemarin kamu dengar ini pegang nih. 200 Bang kalau mau Bang. Bang Siti Novia yang mobile ya, bukan yang PC. Kalau yang main ini kan PC nih. Kalau yang main PC.
Kok nggak bisa ya Bang?
Lock apa aja maksudnya lock apa? Lock apa? Maksudnya lock apa? Gak paham aku. Konami login apa aja Konami? Keduanya sudah. Konami Bang, sama email. Berapa orang gue ikut dong? Konami sama email login apa aja?
Ayo masuk.
Dua lagi. Mid dua. Halo Bang Imam.
Halo. Ternyata Bang Asad masih bisa berteriak ya. Setelah remontada.
Login apa aja keduanya sudah. Saya ini kalah ketawa Bang.
Bang, udah penuh kah Bang?
Dua lagi. Halo Bang Guruta. Nomornya berapa? Udah penuh.
Kok nggak bisa Bang? 27.
Nomor manggil nih. Nomornya berapa? Kok nggak bisa Bang? 21582. Kalau kalah tidak boleh manggil, tidak boleh ya? Boleh. Ada pemain legendnya nggak? Iya Pak.
Boleh manggil tapi manggilnya
Moba.
gitu.
Ayo.
Boleh bang, iya.
Ada lagi
King, benar.
Angkat dulu kan.
Oh gitu. King Kuruta. Oh gitu.
Siapa lagi backnya tadi? Kayaknya tadi babak kedua kita di ini dah. Lepas pokoknya legend semua itu bang. Kayaknya tadi babak kedua kita kayaknya marking kita lepas deh marking. Menjelaskan. Yang kalah menjelaskan. Menjelaskan. Yang kalah menjelaskan. Biasa. Baik usah ngejelasin gitu bang. Gitu bang kalau diceng-cengin bang. Oh ya kan? Ini big time. Maksud kamu big time nggak? Main big time nggak ada mas. Main big time mahal. Kamu main big time 200 ya aku yang main big time mahal mas. Semoga saya ndak kumpul sama mereka berdua, Bang Imam sama Bang siapa? Bang Kuruta. Mau balas dendamnya. Bang, iya epic. Bang Kali belum ready tuh Bang Kali. Epic Legend.
Yang kali aja jadi Bang Kalim.
Aku masih ada yang mau beli akun mana? Beli akun Efootball Mobile. Bang Kalim. Udah. Bang Kuruta lagi, Bang Repdas.
Sekarang kita mau depan. Nah kalau ini seberangan.
Apa ini? Apa diulang lagi ya? Diulang aja, diulang.
Diulang.
Diulang. Enggak boleh. Apa ini? Ulang aja. Punya pemain bagus juga. Lihat pemain kita. Nggak ini tadi jelek banget ini. Barunya aku mau masukin si DG aku. Pemain ada berapa ratus pemain yang epic. Aduh, nggak tahu ya. Berapa ya? Cek lagi ya. Apa? Ini dihitung juga nggak Bang Imam? Enggak ya? Nggak dihitung ini ya? Nggak dihitung kemenangan kan?
Lain mah pan aja.
Oh ini Pak. Balas dendamnya aku sekali itu kemenangan. Ada. Kamu sama Bang ini kapan? Aduh kapan? Aku mau remontada. Remontada. Siapa ya yang bisa ini ya? Yang bisa chat ya? Oh ini dah. Udah tuh mantap. Kita nggak bisa nih. Oke. Udah bagus. Bentar sabar. Kok kemarin sih kok bisa 107 guys?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi makes a dash for it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zola. Nedved. Looking for the run. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Mateus. And this is Stoichkov. He's found the way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Driving on and making good progress. Foot in. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. First quarter of an hour gone. Chiellini.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they can break here. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Davids, and it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved, looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Driving forward. And it's been played through. There will be a throw-in. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hazard, good purposeful running this.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Davids. And this is Lampard. And he shoots! It's there!
After 35 minutes is number 25, Gianfranco
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Chiellini.
Chelsea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Zanetti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
There will be
Nice
1
looking
minute
ball.
added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has put paid to that. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea come in leading by
And now,
just the odd
all
goal.
members of the crowd, I'd
I
like
think
to
on the
ask you
whole
to
the
join
team
me
linked
in
up very
wishing
well
our
and has been
birthday boy
organised.
a very
Hence their
special
position. They can
birthday.
afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. So we're off again. Chelsea currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, the ball's gone astray. Good take, and is he in? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lampard. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Snyder. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hazard. Could be danger here. And that's... Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He won't be happy with that one. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bale. Stoichkov. That's a sharp pass. And this is Zola. And this is Hazard. Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Raul. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Shoots! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Frank Lampard. Number 7, Raul. Coming on the field, number 11.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Scholes is wide and looking to get onto this. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
And that's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Nedved. Really fierce, close defending. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. This might spell danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's had it taken off him. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. And here's Zola. And here's Nedved. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Chelsea, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This for genuine comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Chelsea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Zanetti. The message is clear, none shall pass. Zola picks it up out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh no, what has happened here? Zola trying to keep this in. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Zola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Areas within these grounds.
I appreciate this stream. Now I support, like and subscribe for you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Halo. Where are you from, bro? Gimana? Gas. Where are you from?
Bang Kurata, aku subscribe-nya.
Bang Kurata, aku
Kurata apa Kuruta?
Kuruta.
Kuruta.
Tuh. Gimana ini? Next. Lanjut. Bang KG sama Repdas.
Enggak, Bang.
Bang KG sama siapa tadi? Assalam.
Salam Bang Aslam.
Thank you.
Bang Assalam itu siapa?
Bang Aslam.
Saya. Jadi namanya. YouTube. Assalamualaikum namanya sebenarnya. Pesan ditahan I'm from Nigasaki. Nigasaki di mana? Loh, ini gimana ini? Yang satu ini Nigasaki.
Mana Bang Kage?
Bro, I don't know Nigasaki, bro. Where is Nigasaki? Nigeria or Japan? Nagasaki. Juan Andi. Namanya Juan Andi anjir. Kenapa ini? Kenapa enggak? Ya oke, udah. Azan sudah di sini, bro. Sudah azan di sini. Mas Adiala saya terakhir ya. Oke, kita kepisah sama Bang Kurota. Let's go.
Mana Bang Aslam? Mau kemana?
Azan, Bang.
Oh, udah azan di sana.
Azan di sini azan. Ini juga azan, Bang. Azan. Bang gimana, Bang? Udah selesai belum? Azan. Mana, Man?
Aku pemimpin nih, Bang. Nggak bisa diganti nih.
Apa? Pemimpin ya?
Iya.
Nggak bisa.
Nggak bisa diganti nih. Baju ini aja bang.
Ya, motor Mateo, motor Mataos. Halo Bang Guruta, halo. Kurang deket sarahmu Bang, jauh banget. Gimana mau ngalahin bagaimana? Tapi saya nanti ngalahin bagaimana? Dia datang kita.
Ini formasinya gimana bang? Bang Kalim. Hah? Bebas aja. DNF. Nih. DNF 2. Mbappe ganti sama siapa? Ken. Ketiga aja. Mati gua.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the
Getting up there! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Hazard. And he's definitely onside. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, such a clever touch. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Donatoni. Mateus. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus, nicely weighted ball. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Mateus gathers from the goal kick. Donatoni. And here's Stoichkov. Lampard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Mateus. Nice looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard running at top gear. Hazard, lovely bit of skill. Hazard crosses it in. That's an excellent interception.
Chelsea clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hazard clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Donatoni. Mateus. It's Lampard. Cafu. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. Cafu in towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard. Oh, super find. And it's Roberto Carlos. Schneider. It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That is good pressure. He's had a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at this, and the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider. And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos looks across and plays it in.
There will be 1 minute at
Lampard.
a time.
It's a really well-measured ball. And he's intervened well there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now I'd just like to read out our
Tunisia
third club members who
currently
are celebrating their
behind by
birthdays
1-0
today.
at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alaba. Toss somewhat off target. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. He is through here. Roberto Carlos! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Mbappe finds himself offside. And it's Azar. Albert Ferrer. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crossing. And that is expertly dealt with. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard. And this is Messi. That's tidy. Drives it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here. Good ball, good take. Mateus. That has not gone well.
Aduh.
Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a promising position. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 3 coming up. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Chelsea get their 4th corner. Cafu clears it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Nice interception, well timed. Lampard. Looking to play him in. And the shot!
Mau ganti apa bang? Yang ini bang. Sama scan. Nah Ronaldo ini turun nih. Merah. Emosi ya. Terus apa lagi? Kalau tentu nggak? Iya. Sama aja bang. Dikangin. Kang ganti sama siapa bang? Nih. Dah lagi. Kanji mah, itu enggak? Udah. Oh iya, itu ya. Oke, ada lagi. Pandai jadi jeber. Ya.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Schneider. Number 19, Messi. Number 10, Hazard. Number 6, Mateus. Number 5,
Mateus can get it clear.
coming on the field. Number 25,
Goes down, but nothing given.
number 21,
And now they can spring out of
Number
defence.
7, Raul. Number 9,
Griezmann.
Gerrard. Number 27, Silvestre. Substitution.
Zola gets into a good position.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pepe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and
Yes,
it's
he
a
did.
penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Indonesia looking to get level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to...
Oh no, this does not look good. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Griezmann, he's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. Shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played in by Gerrard. And he's cut it out. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lampard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
A probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Open for air. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Due. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there.
And the referee brings it to a close. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Lampard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Indonesia have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Indonesia really wanted...
Kok malah cari yang salah? Kenang-kenangan di pikiran aja. Setelah zuhur siapa yang mau live ini? Gak ada ya berarti? Gua live-nya live apa Bang Kaki? Aduh. Bang Usman live-nya live apa? Dota. Bisa main co-op nggak Dota? 5 orang. Oh gitu. Nah ini kayak Mobile Legend Bang Arsad. Saya nggak tahu, game saya ya ini cuma satu ini Bang. 5 lawan 5 saling bunuh aja itu Bang Arsad. Pernah main berarti ya Bang Imam? Belum. Bang Kuruta? Pernah main berarti ya. Tapi kalau Mobile Legends-nya pernah main. Dulu main ini, main Dota. Dota tuh kan singkatan dari Defense of the Enemy. Jadi zaman Dota. Mana tadi malam Bang Kurata? Saya tungguin. Sampai subuh loh. Selamat datang Bang Ajat. Loh, ini last game kok tambah segini? Ini emang yang sesungguhnya ini. Kita mau melawan ini KGID ini emang dari tadi. Ya jujur tanya aja. Ini jujur ditanyakan sama Bang Emosi lah. Bang Asad kalau sama kita nggak apa-apa. Bang Asad mau ngandalin satu pemain diam di pinggir nggak apa-apa. Oke. Makasih ya sehat. Menang ini Bang. Sampai kalah Bang. Aku udah menang terus Bang. Aku belum ada kalah ya. Siapa yang belum ada kalah? Siapa? Halim. Sekarang kalahin ya. Nice. Oh belum ada kalah ya. Woi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot-stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big.
Big chance! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Oh, he's onto this. Goes for a shot!
Sorry bang.
Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Roberto Carlos. Zola. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, cracking ball. Lovely feet. Azar. And the counter is on. Zola wants to run onto this. He's had it nicked away. Zola is in a really good position out wide. Still goalless. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's going to have his name taken. Schneider has got himself a free kick. That's good running with the ball. Thinks about the shot. Bale has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Chelsea definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And that is headed for the middle. Aimed beyond the defence.
Aduh.
Tries to play it through. Zola! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Gianfranco
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Peruzzi. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Griezmann. Guardiola. Bale. Cafu. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Guardiola. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now it's Schneider. Schneider's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, that has not gone well. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Bale receives it in a wide position. Yep, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Girassi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Griezmann chips it through. Zanetti kept up. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Zola. Ball swung and a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Girassi is offering a right smile there.
This might spell danger. Nedved has the space to... Oh, great leap! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved. Driving forward. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Cross deflected behind for a corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's having a go! Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's neat. In towards the back stick.
Chelsea
And he shoots! Fantastic from Girassi! About as smooth as it gets. It's all becoming so easy.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Nedved. Oh, super ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, sweet feet. Davids. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Griezmann. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Schneider. Paris Saint-Germain keep calm in the face of danger. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chiellini. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. He's having a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now.
Oh, good climb! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the ball is out of play. Zola does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Cafu. And it's Davids. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Cafu. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please make sure to
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Kita mau sholat dulu ya.
Off dulu bang, makasih banyak bang.
Mantap, 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 terus.
Makasih bang.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.